Hi, okay, so today I want to talk about nourishment. Yes, and nourishing yourself. How do you heal yourself? Through nourishment. So, a lot of times when people heal through and because diets, it's because they have nourishing elements, nourishing qualities. And that nourishment doesn't just heal the body, but it heals the soul. So when we think of our moms or our grandmas homemade chicken soup, now if you're a vegan or a raw vegan, just go with me on this, okay? What I want to say is when we think of our mom's homemade chicken soup when we're sick, that feels nourishing to us. Why do we have the sense that we're being nourished when we drink this soup, right? It's the broth, it's the meat, it's the vegetables. You know, it's not that different from any other food, but it feels so nourishing. Well, it's because our mom or grandma loved us. They were caring for us. They were caring for us, you know, they would lay us down, maybe cover us with a blanket, let us have a nap. Oh, when you wake up, you're gonna have this nice chicken soup and you're gonna feel so good. It's gonna make you feel nourished and so much better. And it does, because not only are we getting the soup, not only are we getting the vitamins and the nourishing qualities from the stock and the vegetables and everything that goes into it. That's only part of the healing, and that's only part of the nourishment. The nourishment also comes from the feeling behind the soup. And it's love, it's feeling cared for, it's feeling comforted, it's feeling soothed. So maybe we are, you know, we're able to take everything off our shoulders, lay down, rest, we're taken care of, we know that we're loved, we are, right, all those good things. So we're soothed. We're taken care of, we're loved, we're comforted, we are babied, we are feeling that nourishment from a mother, somebody who's there to take care of us. And that's why chicken soup has such a nourishing quality to it, because not only is it feeding the body, but it's feeding the soul. It's feeding the true soul, the true essence of who you truly are inside. Sit, you're fine. So yeah, that's what's happening. It's feeding your soul. So when you think about diet healing you, and when you think about, you know, I have to get the right diet, I have to get the right diet, I have to do all these things in order for diet to heal me, that if we're not coming at it from a nourishing angle, it doesn't have a healing quality to it. So let me just tell you, and I'm gonna go through every single diet in the helpful or not segment, but I just wanna do an overall sort of summary here. So as you know, there's many different diets, from raw vegan to carnivore to all kinds of autoimmune healing protocols in between, right? There's a spectrum of diets, and they're all meant to be healing diets. And some of them are focusing on nourishing foods, stocks and meats and broths or vegetables and all the qualities that are coming out of the vegetables and the healing, you know, foods from the earth, right? No matter what angle, whether it's a vegan style diet or whether it's a carnivore style diet, when the practitioner or when the person is coming at this diet from an angle of you're being nourished, you're getting the vitamins you need, the minerals you need, the amino acids you need, you're getting all this amazing food from the earth that is being assimilated into your body and growing new cells and helping you and healing you and nourishing you and building your cells and detoxing your body. And when you're coming at a diet like that, it often feels very healing because you feel like you're being nourished, you feel like you're being cared for, you're taking time into preparing these foods. You're thinking about the nourishing and the healing elements and the qualities of all the vitamins and minerals and nutrients coming out of them. It feels very nutritive to you. It feels like you're filling up your body and flooding it with nutrition. And like you're taking time to make it. Maybe somebody else is helping you. You're cooking together, you're eating together. It feels very nourishing, and it's also healing your soul. But when you are coming at a diet from the angle of, I can't eat this or it will hurt me, I can't eat this, I can't eat this, this will hurt me, this is hurting me, what if this hurts me, you're actually coming at this diet from the opposite of what you need to come at it from. So now you're no longer nourishing yourself, you're feeding yourself with fear, right? It's more like a restrictive thought, you're coming at it from lack and restriction and fear and feeling like if you do something wrong, it won't work. And you're no longer thinking about nourishing your body and your soul. You're afraid that you might get it wrong, that you might hurt yourself, that you're telling a story, and a story goes around it that it has to be perfect or it won't work. There's so many things out there that can get you and hurt you. You are, and it can be overwhelming. It's overwhelming. It's too much work. It feels exhausting and tiring and hopeless, and everything's out there to hurt you. And this is not nourishing. This diet can and never will heal you, no matter whether it's the raw vegan diet or the carnivore diet or anything else in between. If you're coming at it from that perspective, the diet cannot and will not heal you, because it's a fear-based diet. It's a diet where you feel like you're not getting enough of anything. What if I'm only eating this and I'm not getting enough of all my vitamins and minerals, and it's very restrictive and it's hard to do, and I'm scared I'm not gonna get all my other things, or maybe I'm scared that all these other things are gonna hurt me. So it's really a fear-based diet, not a nutritive, nourishing diet. And so on an overall arcing sort of spectrum here, I just really want to talk about diets in this way, because it's the mind, it's the story, it's the mentality, it's what we do with the diet. There are people who have healed on every diet, and it's because they believe that that diet is very nourishing for their body. It's healing them, it's helping them, they're getting everything they need from it. They feel so happy with it. They feel like it's a part of them, and it's really, it's nourishing them at a very deep level. And these are the people who are actually healing. But the people who are doing the exact same diets and are scared of everything and afraid that they're not gonna get it right, feel exhausted by the diet, feel overwhelmed by the diet, feel like they're missing a whole bunch of vitamins and nutrients, and they feel like they're missing something for their body, or they feel in total terror that if they eat something, they're going to be, set back or whatever it is. This diet cannot and never will heal you. And these are the types of people who go from diet to diet because they don't feel that same thing that you felt when you were little. Maybe you were a little kid and you were sitting on the couch, and mom or grandma's homemade chicken soup was put in front of you, and you felt nourished. You felt like that was gonna make you better. You felt loved and cared for and comforted and soothed, and like everything was gonna be okay. And that's the mentality that we need to eat from in order for everything to be okay and for us to feel that way again. So diet really does start in your brain. It starts with the story, and it starts with the feeling. It starts with the story that we tell ourselves, the stories that we let ourselves believe, and then the feelings that sits with us in our body. The thoughts create the feelings. They're the same, the thoughts and the feelings, and the feeling is what creates the sense of whether we feel taken care of, comforted, nourished, happy, healthy, whether it's healing diet or whether it's not. And that's really what it comes down to. That's really what it boils down to. So I just wanted to say this, like, this helpful or not? Is diet helpful or not? Yes, of course, diet is everything. What you put in your body matters. The fuel for your body matters. But as to whether it's a helpful or not diet really starts in the mind. And that's why it can be helpful for some people and not helpful for other people. The mind is critical to your diet. Your nutrition is critical, but your mind is even more powerful than the elements in the food themselves. So what you think and feel about the diet that you're on can supersede the diet that you're actually on. And it's so important. It's almost more important to believe that this diet is healthy and helpful and that you feel nourished, mind, body, and soul. And that is actually how you heal. And in saying that, I'm going to be doing another video coming up, sort of a part 2, but we're going to be talking about nourishing in all other ways of our healing, not just food. So it's very important though that we start with food because that's where we feel most like we're being nourished, and make sure that the diet you're on feels like it's nourishing you. Feels like you're getting the right nutrients and feels like it's feeding your soul as well. Okay, so that is very important. I hope this video has been helpful. It's maybe one of the most important things and pieces of advice that I can offer you. And I hope that you take it to heart.